Welcome to this edition of the Desert Vision, presented by U.S. Army Central. I'm Private First Class Andrew Zook.
And I'm Specialist Ryan Swanson.
First, we visit the 54th Strategic Signal Battalion, change of command ceremony, and watch Camp Arifjan service members compete in the Army 10-miler.
Then we will head to Camp VIRIN, where they'll be conducting convoy operations training, and soldiers graduate the Army Basic Leadership course in theater.
And don't forget to stay tuned for our latest tips on how to mail a present to your service member this holiday season. First, the Army 10-miler was held in Washington, D.C. this month, but hundreds attended a shadow run here on Camp Arifjan. So, strap up your shoes and let's take a look.
I usually run by myself. It's a good way to just kind of relieve stress and kind of get out and get outside and just kind of be one with the universe a little bit. So.
I run a lot of races and marathons and 5Ks at home, and it just seems like a great opportunity to continue doing what I love. Really having these races out here kind of serves as like, gives me a sense of continuity, and it kind of reminds me of being back home. And I don't know, it's awesome that they do this.
Wow, now those are some high-speed soldiers.
Speaking of high speed, did you hear about Specialist Taylor Bartley? She was the Distinguished Honor Graduate of the BLC class at Camp VIRIN.
I did not. Congratulations to Specialist Bartley and all other graduates of the course.
Up next, the 54th Strategic Support Signal Battalion held a change of command ceremony for incoming Commander Lieutenant Colonel Jonathan Gendron. Outgoing Commander Lieutenant Colonel Joseph N. Gardner spoke about his time as a leader in the 54th. Let's hear what he has to say.
Down, attention! Down, Adjutant Paul!
Well, our most important resource are our people. As Chief of Staff of the Army, General McConville said, people are our most important resource and we have to take care of them. And for me, it is the soldiers that are assigned to the 54th Signal Battalion that support our 3 lines of effort and our 4 basic missions. And they include strategic comms as a primary, and then satellite operations, and of course expeditionary communications. And they do a great job of doing that.
Bring your units to attention.
Lieutenant Colonel Gendron, what I would tell him is be yourself. At this point in our careers, we are who we are. And just continue to operate that you've operated for your entire career, and your soldiers and your troops and your civilians, they will do a great job for you.
Now let's head to the northwest part of the country where soldiers are doing convoy training stacked with real-life scenarios that help sharpen skills and boost readiness.
It's a convoy! We're in Camp VIRIN, Kuwait! Welcome to the Liberty Minute! All things 77th Sustainment Brigade, 1 minute! I'm Army Sergeant First Class David Klemenko, and your minute starts now! We're out on a convoy with the 129th Combat Sustainment Support Battalion. And I've got Sergeant Krause here. Welcome to the Liberty Minute. Really appreciate you being here. Tell us what this training is all about, because from my perspective, I mean, I look and I say, okay, convoy, what training needs to happen? Like one car follows the other, one truck follows the other, but as I've seen today, there's a lot more to it. So can you elaborate on what the training is, 10,000-foot view today?
Right, so it's in order for the operators to ensure that they got a good understanding. They know when something happens, depending on what it is, vehicle breakdown, indirect fire or direct fire. Everybody in the convoy knows what they're supposed to be doing and what their job is when something happens.
Any shout out you want to do to the family back home?
Of course. So my son's out here with me, so he doesn't need one. My daughter in Wisconsin, love you and miss you. Haley and Michelle, can't wait to see you when I get back to Colorado. Jenny, Sterling, Taylor, and Bailey, can't wait to get to Kentucky and give you guys a big hug.
So your son's out here with you, so that's a story in itself. Maybe a Liberty Minute coming to you. Your son is stationed out here.
He is. Got to promote him as soon as we got on ground, so that was a pretty big moment.
Awesome, awesome. Well, again, thank you for joining the Liberty Minute.
Yep, no problem.
So the military tries to keep the training as realistic as possible. So as you can see behind me, the convoy is being tested on coming through a simulated town. But there's buildings set up here like a regular town. Now, when you ask what's this have to do with sustainment, everything. This is the convoy. The 129th CSSB, they are the ones that are bringing sustainment, supplies to the warfighter. So now the training is done. They've done the after action report, which is where they share all of the information. Down to the most junior soldier that's here. What needs to improve? What did we do well? What can we improve on? And I'm here with Specialist Cruz. Specialist Cruz, thank you so much for joining the Liberty Minute. So what did you think of the exercise overall?
I thought it was good training. It's always nice to know, to get a feel of what's expected of us versus what is expected out there. And if somebody's going to mess up, I'd rather them doing it here with the repetitions where we can correct it than versus out there wherever out there might be.
Awesome. Any shout out you want to do to the family back home?
There's a lot of you, so I'm going to keep it brief. Hi, Mom. Hi, Jeff. Hi, babe. Say hello to the dog for me, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.
The beauty of training is expect the unexpected. So as this convoy has been training up and down the roads, running different scenarios, wouldn't you know, expect the unexpected, one of the vehicles actually did break down, and they're exercising the actual drill in real time to tow this vehicle out of here. Thank you for joining another episode of the Liberty Minute. I'm Army Sergeant First Class David Klemenko.
We are the 129th CSSB. The unit is up.
Wow, sign me up for that. Let's hop back to Camp Arifjan, where engineers are working to eliminate generators as we connect into the existing power grid near this base.
Recently, a groundbreaking ceremony was held in southern Kuwait for 2 new switching stations that would transfer 40 megawatts of power from the existing grid, connecting it into the electrical system on Camp Arifjan.
This engineering project will tie the Kuwaiti electrical grid into our power systems, eliminating the need for approximately 100 generators across the base.
Speaking of engineers, now that the weather is cooler, Army engineers are changing the skyline at Camp Arifjan by building upwards. Let's check out the video.
Welcome to this U.S. Army Central Update. I'm Corporal Joseph Black. Today we are out at Camp Arifjan, Kuwait, where members of the 486 Vertical Engineering Company are building new housing for the Zone 6 residents.
So right now we're constructing what are called RLBs, relocatable buildings. This will be housing for soldiers coming to Camp Arifjan, which is currently an issue because there are a lot of soldiers living in tents right now, so this will help alleviate that issue. A project like this typically takes 6 months, so our portion of the work will be finished in late December.
That was your U.S. Army Central Update. I'm Corporal Joseph Black.
And now for the moment that you've been waiting for. PFZ Zook, let's talk presents.
Well, Swanson, it's that time of year again, so you know what that means. Presents. It's that time of year to put your presents in the mail. Here are some helpful tips that apply to service members here in the Middle East. Well, that about wraps it up for this edition of the Desert Vision. I would like to take a special moment to thank the 368th Public Affairs Detachment for all of their hard work in helping us get ready for our first broadcast.
For more on these stories, check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/US Army Central.
And be sure to check us out on YouTube at youtube.com/US Army Central. I'm Private First Class Andrew Zook.
And And I'm Specialist Ryan Swanson.
Always forward.